weird, man. When I'm gonna go live, these would be a little different, but I just pop up. But yeah, you can watch the restreams. But I think watching restreams is not as fun as watching it live since it is live. So we got to figure that out. But yeah, I just did like a 4K walking around my neighborhood. Well, not even. I just walking. Actually, I walked to where I teach. That's about 40 minutes from my house. I walked up, I walked around, and I walked back. And now I'm walking home, and I'm like, let me just jump up on here. Because I did a video on my other channel yesterday. And I got to share and all that. What up, Earl? We need to get up as always. But we will. I'm on that. But I was listening to an audio book. How's Japan these days? Japan is Japan, man. It's I don't know. Japan is Japan. Japan is Japan, as in like if shit's going south, they're not really gonna say it. So you get the feeling that everything's great when it really might not be. We're in a state of whatever. What up, Afro guy? Coca Chin. What up? What up? What up? What up? But yeah, the book I was reading, audio book I was listening to, reading, whatever, was How to Lose. Yo, do you remember those postcards you sent me back? You plan to do a summer thing again? I did try once. It was a little different, but I climbed on top of Mount Fuji and I sent some postcards. It wasn't free, so that's probably why I didn't get too many. Only 3 people did it, but I sent some postcards. I actually have a stack of those postcards, Mount Fuji postcards, just sitting around the house. So yeah. And for anyone who doesn't know about the postcards, I don't know, 5, 6, I forget when, but I did this thing where I just sent postcards to people and wrote little messages, and a lot of people say they still got them. It's still sitting in their houses or on refrigerators. I would do it if you announced that again. Yeah. I guess, I don't know, you gotta figure that out. I don't know. I didn't mind doing it. It was fun, time consuming, because I wrote a message to everyone. And if I knew you, I tried to write a little this and that. I stuck my little stickers on there. These all got stickers on it too. Classic RG stickers. The last batch of them, actually. They're like limited edition. I need to get on this. Let me think. I'll think about it. Yo, I wish you guys could smell the smells I smell when I'm like walking. Like right at this point, it smells nice. There's another spot around my house that just smells like, what is that? It could be the barber shop. Ohio gozaimasu. But it smells good. But yeah. So this book, I'm trying to get this book out, right? How to Lose. How to fail. How to fail at everything and still win. Interesting concept, because who wants to fail? I definitely don't want to fail. But I have been failing. If I put this in context, if you try something, you're not going to win or succeed the first time. You may get lucky, but whatever. But the more you do it, the better you get. Only one failure to succeed. Yeah. But no one really goes around trying to fail. It's like little kids, like when you walk, you fall, that makes sense. When you talk, you whatever. But big things like, asking for a promotion, making a video. I don't have that issue, but some people do not want to post a video up and they try to couch it within all the technology. Yeah, if I get my 3D art, my red camera. But you don't need all that. You just need to post. That's been my formula. Or even just, trying tags and trying collaborations. These are things I fail at. Actually, I don't even try it because I hate asking people to whatever and then waiting for them to do whatever. That shit bothers me. So I don't fail at it, which means I haven't succeeded at it either. I mean, I do ask, but yeah. But yeah, it's just a whole book of this dude talking about his failures, and I don't even know the dude like that. It's his name is Brian Adams. He wrote the Dilbert comic. I think I mentioned him before. I believe what separates those. Yeah, there's. I mean, this dude, he just wrote a whole book on that, talking about his experiences, and he's writing it. So he's a comic dude, so he's kind of be funny about half the shit he talks about. But he's like, I ain't the best at writing comments. I'm not the best at being a speaker. I'm not the best at this and that and the third. But I try these things, and the sum of the parts are bigger than the whole, or the whole of the parts are bigger than the sum, or the sum of the parts are better than the one, some shit like that. And here and there, I have done those things. Like I don't think I don't place my skill set extremely high compared to other people, but one of my skills is I just do it. Like I ain't no hiker, but when it came time to climb that mountain, I hiked my ass up there. It might not have been the most prettiest way of hiking, but I had a mission. And yo, what's going on? Bloom Comic One. Now, let me chill in this park. I pass this park. This is where I come to work, go to work, and I always pass this park. So let me get my park on. Sit on a bench or something. Yeah. Sit right here in the shade. It is such a nice day out here. Let me show you how nice it is. I said, let me show you how nice it is. Blue skies and windy. I apologize if the wind is doing what wind does. But I intend to spend most of the day in the house working on music. So I want to get this. Wow, little kid just fell. He didn't cry though. He's resilient. He's failing. And he knows he has to fall. Let me stop. But yeah, so I'm just reading this book. But recently I started reading lots of books and approaching it like how I'd make music, sampling different things and synthesizing the different books. Because you don't listen, most people, in general, I don't generalize, but most people, you wouldn't turn on a radio station and listen to the same song all day long from the same artist, from the same album. You might. You ever think of coming back to the US? Yeah, I was on the other channel yesterday, the Messi Pro 1 channel. Messi Pro 1 channel. You got the same question. I get it a lot. And my answer is always, I don't plan to die here unnaturally. I mean, you have earthquakes, corona, and all that stuff. But, I mean, I'm here. My contract's for a year. I'm going to renew my visa. I'm hoping to get a 5-year visa, but it might be 3. Could be 1. But, yeah, man, I've been out here. Like, I got roots here. Like I was telling people yesterday, if I get, I say this as if I get $8,000 right now, bam, 8,000 drops into my lap. Well, actually, 8,000 and I could get my visa. Another 5,000 I can get my my business license. I could sponsor myself as a business in Japan. So 13,000. Then I would start my business in Japan. But if I went to the States, it wouldn't cost that much because I could get a loan or put that on a credit card. Or actually, it'd be cheaper if I went to the States, being that I'm a citizen there. But I want to do it here because I have plans for that. It's a publishing company. I want to be a publisher and help myself and help other artists out here get their little pennies from whatever. That's the basic idea. So that dream is just $13,000 and it is accessible. All I have to do is just figure it out. So that's what's keeping me here. Like if I didn't have that in the future, I really wouldn't. There's nothing here for me. I don't got a family. I'm just working but that idea excites me. And have different challenges and blah 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 blah. But yeah. So I'm on vacation, Golden Week. And that gives me 6 days, give or take. So, I mean, usually when I say I'm on vacation, it means I have 2 jobs. So from one job, I'm off. And then my second job, I'm still working. But it happens mostly because of Corona, the way the schedules or whatever. There's no school anywhere. I was a little upset because if I don't work, I don't make money. But I do need time off. So, hello. Yeah. But yeah. Man, it is so nice, man. The only thing missing is my music, which I left at home because the plan was just to do a little loop around the block, and then I went off. But right now, I would make some music right now. So my batteries died. But yeah. Let me just keep walking because that sound I don't think is going to be so great. Can't imagine. So let's move. Moving. Wow, she fell. There's a girl doing a unicycle. I ain't going to put her on her. But she's doing a little unicycle thing. And she fell. But she keeps getting back on there to do it. Because, you got to fail. Fail your way to greatness. But again, who likes failing? I mean, it's crazy. Let me make sure I don't... Oh, you have a Japanese... Nah, I don't have a Japanese girlfriend. I have work. I work. I go to work, come home, and go to sleep, and hug my pillow. It's a sad existence. Actually, it's not that sad. But, yeah. Well, actually, here's, a whole bunch of things, but first start with Corona. There's nowhere to find. For me, a busy relationship, I feel that in the rhyme. What up, Mr. Wilson? I think I was on here saying this last time I was on here. Corona just messed up everything. You can't really go out to meet people. I'm not a online slide in DMs, date your coworkers kind of guy. So that leaves me with those chance relationships that would just spawn. Yeah, money, man. What? Yesterday I figured out how to see those comments because they be coming and disappearing. You gotta live chat it. Yeah, now they're there. What up, Saint? Yeah, now they just stick on there. That isn't. No, they fade. I'm like one of the most technological advanced, not really advanced. I learn it when I need to learn it, but if I don't learn it, I ain't gonna know it. Yeah, it killed everything. I'm out of Saitama. Oh, you in Saitama? Man, But Japan is interesting. Those of us who are out here, we can still go out and do shit. Some of the bars are still open. They act like it's not here. I was in Shibuya yesterday and they protesting. COVID is a lie. It's a lie. I'm in India. Yo, be safe out there, man. It's actually everywhere in the world. Be safe. Be safe and do what you got to do. Because it's a crazy time. Crazy time we living in. Crazy. All right, we're going this way. But yeah, man, dating, it sucks. Because most of the girlfriends I've had, I met them in populated areas doing whatever. Let's see over here. Japan's cool though. You can make your own fun. Really come. I mean, I think one of the pulls of why I stay here is as long as you don't go out of your way to be stupid, Japan's all right. You know. Now there's some things, some walls that you're gonna hit because you're a foreigner out here. And I feel the longer I stay out here, the more little things are starting to bother me. Like I'm hella jaded about shit. Like one of my newest complaints. Now, in general, when you go to a convenience store in Japan, it's not like you're having a conversation with them anyway. It gets to the point where I could be listening to my music and just going through the motions because everything is just kind of set the same way. But 7-Eleven just recently started doing this automated, semi-automated shit where they scan it, but you got to push the register. Like they have a little touch screen on your side, and you got to push the payment. You got to put the money in the thing. You got to take the ticket, the receipt, and put it into the little garbage thing. And like when they started doing that, I didn't understand it, and they're like going off, frittering away, leaving me standing there looking stupid. And one day I was protesting. I didn't pull the ticket slip. I put the money in. I think you could find a good Asian girl to keep you good shit. I mean, if I could find a good anything, Asian, Indian, Ukrainian, Afghanistanian, I don't know if that's how you say it. I really don't care who I meet as long as they're good to me, interesting, got goals in life. Yo, yesterday I was with my friend yesterday. We're celebrating my birthday. And she's a she, and we're just going back and forth. We went shopping. Yo, thank you. That is, I appreciate that, 100%. I appreciate that. But we were talking, and I was telling her the girl of my dreams. She wears sweatpants and no makeup, and I'm telling her because that's what I got on now. I got on sweatpants. I don't wear makeup. I met a dude who wore makeup. It was kind of weird, but he was in the entertainment world. Yeah, I'm in the 40 club, man. In the 40 club. Now I'm in the 40 in 1 week club. But yeah, we're in H&M, and I'm like, yo, shop, pick out the clothes that I should be wearing. She put me in some skinny jeans. I couldn't even put my hands in the pockets. And I was just, everything I picked up, like, nah. So I'm just like, the girl that's because I feel it, man. What keeps me young is I don't drink or smoke. I think that weighs on people. I'm negative. I'm a realist. Maybe I'm negative. So I keep away from other negative people that could get you all whatever. I avoid bullshit. And then I spend most of my time teaching kids. Kids are cute and filled with an energy. They're just new to stuff. And music. I'm always doing music or art. That's my recipe. And chocolate. I'm throwing chocolate. Yeah, I've been following you just 28, just 30, November. Just time does fly. Just. But yeah, I was saying to her that sweatpants and no makeup. And she was like, nah, you can't do that. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't do that? You gotta be dressed up. And we're going back and forth. And, I have, how many kids I got? I got 500, I got 700 kids, students. So I got enough kids. I got good kids. I got we put our hands in our nose and eat the boogers. I got the highly intelligent that just, wow, you are so intelligent and you're only like 4 years old. I got the quiet kids. I got a lot of kids. I ain't got no bad kids though. But I don't have none of my own. Which my dad is wow. I've been following you since my dad is almost going to be 90. We're like 50 years apart. Yeah, my dad's 89 years old this year. So I'm kind of like that. I might have kids when I'm 50 because that's just the way. I don't want to. I want to have kids so we could at least be in the same decade or whatever. That might not be the case. Oh, it's a driving car. And yo, check out this view. It's not like, well, I like the view, so I'm sharing it. Check this view out. Like it's it's nothing. It is what it is, but I like looking at it. I always find myself coming over here. I always want to fly my drone. I don't have a drone anymore, but that's the first time like, I want to fly over this just to get that kind of view. But yeah, where I work at is 40 minutes from my house. I take the bus up because I just do, but I always walk home because I could. Yo, man, if I could hit that reset button, I wish. You know what's crazy? Actually, before I even be rambling, let me see what the live chat, super live chat. Back when I came to Japan, you know, 6 years and 5 if I could hit that reset. Like, as far as, I don't know if I would change anything. I mean, because the thing is, if you change one little thing, you're basically changing everything. Like, if I didn't go to Temple University, all right, if I went to some other school, or the plan was to go to Hollywood, California, and just bust tables until something happened, I don't think I would be here. I think I would have been one of the first YouTubers, because a lot of them were out there. Who knows, but just, it would be different. But because I went to Temple, and the girlfriend at that time, I remember I met her at like the club, the radio club, I believe, the college campus radio club, and bunch of falls. Yes, man, we fall down and we get up. But I remember I met her at the radio station club, because you know I do music, and I remember we passed each other business cards or something to that effect. Maybe we just had each other's contact. And I remember I called her up one day. I'm like, yo, come to the spot in 5 minutes. It's just random like that. And she came. And then we started dating. And then she went off to Rome. And then it gave me the idea to come to Tokyo. Up until that point, I didn't know anybody. We still on Facebook. She checks in on me. I know what she's doing. Probably the major girlfriends I had, I'm still in contact with all of them except for 3 or 4 of them. I had a lot of girlfriends. You can't be in contact with all of them. But yeah, if I didn't make the decision to go to Japan, like all those, they're so tiny. If I didn't do this, there's no way the rest of those steps would kind of fall into place. Like YouTube. Back in the day, there was a whole bunch of competing companies trying to do the YouTube model. So I had my videos on this other random site, and I got spammed by someone from YouTube. Like, you gotta put your videos on YouTube. So I did. But I didn't know how that shit worked then. Still don't know how it works now. And YouTube became the thing that became the thing that everyone's on. Same with MySpace. A random friend from Temple University said you need to check this site out. But it's just those random things. So if you change anything, you don't know. So I mean, there's things I wish I would have done differently. I'll say this now. I can't even say all that. Because again, it would be different. Like if, what is going on here? Yeah, I got my little Apple Watch, and it's all messing up on me. Come on now. I mean, I know you don't need to click it to let it record your walking thing, but one of the reasons I bought my Apple Watch is to exercise. But I mean, it has, you know, those little star thingies. But anyway, yeah. Some things, I mean, who knows what would have happened, but some things I wish I'd done differently would be being more consistent. Because if I would have weathered through the storm and just kept pushing the videos out, I would be in a different spot. I don't know where. This is my hood right here. I'm all walked. Like, this is another spot that smells. I don't know what it is. Like, something over here just be smelling good. It could be there used to be grapes. I don't know. It just smells good. All right, let's get up in here. I'm glad to see you. Okay, the time you disappeared for you, I was a bit sad. Contact. It happens. I mean, I wouldn't say speaking of Apple, just like Steve Jobs, you can't connect the dots. Look for it, only connect. Man, I hate. Well, I guess if the thing kept staying on there, it'd be weird for me. But all right, you can only connect looking backwards. Hope things work out for you. I mean, there's so many different philosophies. There's some folks who have this amazing ability to make correlations. Well, you see, because I did this and this is what happened. Like me, it's random, man. There's no, like I've been in Japan 13, 14 years. I lose count, but I've never been majorly sick. I don't eat healthy. Now, all this might be adding up to a really big issue, but people always be complaining about my lifestyle and the way I eat and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, in my genes, there's some kind of code that keeps me up and moving. And I don't know what that is. I can't just do it. Love that philosophy. Yeah. But even, like, every philosophy has their good points. I'm going to kind of just do it for some things. Put something green in front of me, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to pick at it and smell it and do all that other shit. It's hilarious. Even though I'm like 40-year-old man, I still act like a little 3-year-old. But when my ex takes me out, we sometimes go out. She knows how I am. She'll buy all this food. She'll buy the foods I like, and then she'll buy some things I should try. She's like, eat it! And I'll pick it up and I'll put it in my mouth, and it's not like it's the worst taste. It's just, it has no, we're not friends yet. It's something like, it's something that you just get used to eating, and you, like water. Like right now in my pocket, I got water. I guess I don't gotta show you this water in my pocket. But there was a time when if you gave me the choice of soda, cola, or water, I'm taking soda. Why the hell would I not drink soda? And then I'm like, you know, maybe soda's not good, so I started drinking iced tea, but the sweet one. But now I'm all about the water, man. It'd be rare that I drink orange juice. Even rare if I'm drinking soda, unless pizza. Pizza and soda seem to be a good combination. So I'll be on that. But, yo, I got good news. Or I got news. So recently 5G has been unrolling. So there's 5G phones. I might get one when I renew my visa, because the way the visa system works out here, you can get a phone, but you need 2 years on your visa. So if you just get off the plane. Actually, I had a burger last night for my birthday. Wow, this is gonna be windy as hell. I had a burger. It feels good though. I'd rather wind than rain. Man, typhoon. Woo, typhoon. All right, just look at the views and enjoy the wind. here, man. This place is nice. It's called Primal City. I think that's a movie, right? Primal City or something. All right, the wind is gone. Hello. So what was I going on about? Oh yeah, the visas thing. So if you want to get a phone, like a major, like a Sprint or Nextel, I don't know if those companies still exist. AT&T, I don't know. I ain't been in the States like that. You need 2 years on your visa. If you don't have 2 years, then they're not going to give you the cool phones. Next files. One day the next files will come back, but right now they are on hold. I got a bunch of fling files, but no X's. Here, we're gonna post up right over here. I was here yesterday in the park. I'm at the park right now. All right, we'll get up. But so when I go for my visa, when I renew it, they're gonna give me a new visa, then I'm gonna get a new phone. So that's gonna be a 5G. But they also have these new like mobile Wi-Fi. Do we got those in the States? I don't know. But it's now 5G Wi-Fi, whatever, unlimited. Fling files. Oh yeah, fling files. Well, the thing is, the fling files are just, they hurt, man. Like I'll tell, like if I know, cause I got the experience. Did you say a visa costs 5,000? Nah, it's not. It's not that. Well, I'm all over the place, but that's me. All right, let me try to go on. All right, fling files. The stories I would tell would make a whole bunch of guys out there get upset and want to school me to the way of doing all that good stuff. I posted a video. They don't like that. Because I guess I started this video talking about failing. And I fail when it comes to everything. And I post the failures as is. I don't dress them up or anything. And the response has been overly negative. I didn't get any points for that. So the fling files would have that effect. And I'm not in the mood for it. Not in the mood. But as far as the visa thing, since I am me, I don't go to the hospital, like I don't go to the clinics. I don't do that. I do my yearly checkups because the company does it for us, and life goes on. So I don't really care or need to worry about. So I got the cheapest insurance that you can have. You must have insurance, but I got the cheapest one that I have. Which technically, if you were to join the same company that I'm with, they would put you on the national insurance. But when I started, they gave us a choice, which that choice is no longer there, but I'm just grandfathered along with it. So when for me to get my permanent residence, I need to pay 2 years of back insurance, which I don't like paying for stuff that, it makes no sense to me. Anytime tech in the future, it's like, yo, what up, Aaron? I love tech. Well, technology's good and bad, but there was a time, oh man, could you imagine, like, just 100 years ago, this could not happen. I might send a letter and it would go to the post by ship and it would get to you, and maybe there'd be a group of people reading the letter. Yeah. So I gotta pay the back insurance, which is not expensive. That would come up to like, maybe it's $100. Oh, that number is, let's say the back insurance would be $2,000. But if you paid it quarterly or monthly, it is what it is. But I would have to pay all of it at one time to be up to date with it and be paying from that point forward. So maybe I need more than that. But anyway, that's $2,000. Then I got to pay into the pension. Now, I never intended to stay out here, and I just be out here. And again, it's like if I start a company today, they would put me on the pension plan, but I had a choice, and now they just don't charge me, whatever. So again, I would have to pay that money. So that's another like $2,000. So we're at $4,000. And then other shit, pension, there's some other numbers in it. So that's 5,000. Imagine cryptocurrency would be in the future. Yo, PayPal just put something where you could do cryptocurrency. Things are changing. And Nas, I believe Nas did something with cryptocurrency. But so that's the 5,000. Wait a minute, let me back up. These numbers are weird. It's 8,000 for all the insurance and pension and some other thing. It's 5,000 to have like a lawyer do the paperwork on my behalf to make sure that when I hand in the business license to self-sponsor myself, that everything's straight. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Just to make everything smooth, I would have a lawyer do my PR. You could do it yourself, but just have them do everything on my behalf, which almost guarantees there won't be any hiccups. Same thing with the business. And yeah, I'm working on that. Working on it. But that's the idea. I want to stay in Japan doing that. It's just kind of a break. I'll still teach because teaching's whatever, but it's not going to be my, what are you doing today? It's like, I got to figure out how to get my little business doing things. But yeah, rambling along because that's what I do. Yeah. Live chat. You say that you had trouble with consistency. What would tell your 30-year-old self? 30-year-old me, what would I say to me 10 years ago? I was 30. What was I doing? Crazy thing about me, I could go on YouTube and I could probably find that video exactly when I was 30. I might do that just for kicks. But I would tell myself to save. Matthew does not save, but I would stress that you need to save. I would also stress that stay away from sales. Sales are not sales. I mean, sales are sales, but you should make a video about living in Japan during COVID. It wouldn't be exciting. Like I'm an introvert. No, I'm an ambivert. I'm saying it wrong, but like ambidextrous, both hands. Ambivert is introvert and extrovert. But most of what I do is sit in the house, make music. Every now and then I might make a YouTube video. During COVID, I made more music. I was waking up at 3 a.m. to practice the piano. Now, I can't play anything, but the scales are kind of in my head. So if I could pick out the key of any little sample I'm playing with it, I could kind of get up in there and be like, "Ba-da-da-da-da." Yeah, I haven't adjusted to. I live in Japan. eBay is a way to drop ship. That's I mean, there's a lot. Like, I would love to do something with the music because, like, I do Fiverr. Well, I did. I'm still on there, and that has been pretty good, man. Like, I freestyle. That's what I do. So, for someone to hire me to freestyle something is a perfect job. But my issue is I don't promote. Like, I don't be like, hey guys, my name is Ryman and I rhyme code. I wouldn't do that. If you stumble on it, that's one thing. So just seeing where I fit in. Making beats, teaching how to make beats. I was doing that for a little bit around Christmas time. I loved it. The numbers were a little weird because I was undercharging for my services, and it just made it made a couple of the things a little but I was committed. So regardless, like, look at the pricing scheme I had. I was doing for $30 you would get 4 lessons with me, which usually would go into like 4 lessons. It could be an hour, it could be 2 hours, depending on whatever, at your convenience of time. I didn't set no 10-year goal. I have them now, but if you would have asked me, my brother asked, he's in the military, and they talk that way. So, man, what's your 5-year goal? Like, I don't know. Germany. I was coming to Germany before COVID. I bought the ticket for an event. I didn't buy the plane ticket yet, but I was mentally ready to go to Germany. I'm like looking at I want to go to the Berlin Wall, and then I saw that you could travel around real easy. So I was looking at the best ways to get to. I was gonna take off like 4 weeks of work just to like. Then COVID happened, shut that shit down. But 10 years ago, or when I was 30, I really got. I don't remember. I ever tried to go to a location where people have your passion of making hip hop music? It is the most oddest thing. I know a lot of people with passion. Yeah, all right. I had a mic yesterday because I was doing a music thing. I cut down the wind. All right, we should be a little good. All right, where can I go that wouldn't be windy? I mean, I'm outside. I apologize. What can I do? I could do a part two. Go get my microphone and then come back out. Yeah, let's come back out here. And Japanese people don't believe COVID exists in North America. The girls, hip hop underground niche, advice. What would I need to set that up? I can go through there. All right, let's do an experiment. I'm gonna go to my house and get my mic and see if that cuts down on the wind. Take a little walk, and then I got some other stuff to do. So let's do that. You guys tell me. Because as I was saying, I'm gonna get a 5G router, which means the speed will be better, and then I can hook up the 360 camera and stream from that, which then you can see the wind blowing shit as we talk. So let's try that. If it doesn't work, at least we tried, and I failed and learned from it. But look at the dog. All these dogs are out today. Their owners doing dog things. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Live chat. It's a meme, not meant to be serious. Do you know in Tokyo? Tokyo just got shut down again. I mean, if I understand, well, from what I could understand, businesses need money, which they need customers. So they keep opening things up, and then it starts spiking. It's around the world. So you see them, okay, it's safe, and then all of a sudden everyone got cases are popping up. Like on my birthday, I was at Universal Studios. They had all the precautions, and they got the speaker saying, please do not crowd together because we're trying to be cool. It's an amusement ride. We're going to be huddled up anyway. And now they shut down because they don't make no damn sense. But how are they supposed to survive? Yo, I've been rocking RG. Yo, I'm not wearing a mask, but it's like kind of, well, three things happen for the RG beard. One, we wear the stupid mask and we gotta wear them, so it's like, whatever. Two, I really don't care anymore. All I do is go to work, come home, go to work, and then go to my part-time, go to sleep, go to work, go to my part-time, go to sleep. Three, I like it. And the companies have not been, and I guess that's a third. They weren't telling me, gotta cut that shit. Like when I was working at McDonald's when I was 16, and I had little fuzz growing, and my boss woman's like, you gotta cut that shit. And she sent me home early one time because, in fact, fact, I didn't even know how to shave, so I went and bought one of those shavers, and I shaved using one of the electric ones. And my dad's like, "Who shaved you?" I'm like, "I shaved myself. I bought me an electric shaver." And he's all like, "My dad wouldn't buy no shaver to shave." Should definitely start learning about DeFi. That could be the main driver. Yo, this is like the plastic of our generations past. It's so new. Learn. Anyone out there know anything about NFT? That's something that I see a lot of artistic folks doing. So I'm at my crib. I don't know if I even call it a crib anymore. I'm at my house. So I'm gonna have to jump off. I think I need to reset everything. So I'm gonna jump off and I'm gonna come right back. So what we're testing here is, with the microphone, is it gonna be less windy? Well, I guess that's all we're testing. So I'll be right back after these brief messages. All right.